What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to a new video. Today I'm going to be doing my update for my Geargia deck. I haven't done an update for a long time. Like, it wasn't in link format the last time I made one, so it's been like a long time. So I figured I'd do an update for you guys. So hopefully you guys enjoy this. Hopefully it gives you ideas for your Geargia deck. If you have any ideas or suggestions, you can put them in the comment section below. But yeah, we're gonna jump right into this deck profile, so hopefully you guys enjoy it. We'll start with the main deck. Geargia hasn't gotten any support for the archetype in a long time. I don't remember the last time they made it, so a lot of this stuff is just gonna be standard, like 3 armor. You want to play him basically when you flip face up, you get to search for a Geargia card. Really slow searcher. Geargia could get one where you just basically just normal summon enemy searches would be a lot better, but armor, he does have good defense, but I pretty much always play 3 in Geargia. In my opinion, probably the best Geargia. Basically, Accelerator, if you control Geargia card, you can just special summon them on defense. As long as you control a Geargia card, even if it's just himself. So I couldn't find the 3rd copy, unfortunately. I looked forever for it, literally forever. But you want to play 3 of him. Basically, he gains 200 for each Geargia monster you control. Face up Geargia monster you control. So you contribute them and then special summon Geargia from deck, so you're always just gonna search armor pretty much. And then just the Geargia gear targets, you're playing triple MK2, and then just Geargia. Those are the ones people always seem to play, so I'll just play them. Just for some more monsters, since the Geargias, there's only so many good ones. We're playing double gold and double silver. Basically, normal summon them, and you special summon a level 4 machine type from the hand. And they flow into each other, so silver goes in the gold goes in silver. So they do float down, which is usually a good effect. 1 Gofu, this card is super good in link format, so it's that one, might as well just play the 1 free decode talker. 1 Maxi, because it's probably one of the best hand traps. That's it for the monsters I'm playing. Going into the spells, definitely an interesting card in Geargia is Quiet Life. Basically, if you set armor on your first turn, you're just only going to be normal summoning anyways. And then next turn, you're going to special summon. So Geargia play around this card, play with this card pretty well, play around it well. Basically, if you all know what it does, if you normal summon, you can only normal summon that turn, you can't special summon. And if you special summon, you can't use your normal summon that turn. So I find it works pretty decent in Geargia, and I definitely like it. Double Desires, because you need draw power. Outside the Maxi, this is like the only draw power for the deck. Usually you won't banish, since most everything's a 3 of, you'll really never banish all 3 of them. And there's just a lot of cards that you can banish that don't really hurt the deck. Double Twister just for back row removal. Then you want to, just because this deck isn't very quick and board clears are really good right now, you definitely want to play Dark Hole Energeki, since Dark Hole is at 1 now, unfortunately. Soul Charge, this card's really good if you draw it. Super good. Limiter, I always play Limiter in machine decks. Really good card, doubles the attack. Basically, this card wins you a lot of games, I find, so I think you should always play in machine decks. Triple Geargia gear. Basically, you just special summon 2 Geargians from the deck, increase their levels by 1, which is like a free Mrs. Radiant or Geargian Axe, basically. So yeah, definitely 3. Just because you need, this is a control deck, you gotta play a lot of back row. The whole Solemn Brigade is really good in this deck, so you're playing 3 Strike, 1 Warning. I'm playing 2 Lost Wind, just 4 more traps. It's a really good card, basically better than Phoenix Chain and Breakthrough, and you can set if your opponent goes back in the extra deck. We're testing 1 Broken Line. If you do play this card, if you don't have it, you could also play another Lost Wind or something like that. But or if you don't like this card, but basically, if anything is activated in the column, you can negate it. So if you put this in the middle column or your opponent's extra deck column, this actually works pretty well. And then with just the one storming, I had to cut. I wanted to play more Mirror Forces, but and I was gonna try another one of these, but we had to cut some for Desire, so we were just playing the one and the one. And storming is really good. Battle Trap. Going on to the extra deck. I always play one of these. This card, you could probably cut it because it doesn't come up very much because it's 3 level 3 monsters. So like it doesn't really come up because it's basically the Geargianos. But this card's kind of okay to have an extra deck because if you only have Geargianos to work with some games at the start of the game, this is not a bad option. Grand Pulse is the only other rank 3 just for back row removal. I always play 3 Geargia Nexus. You could probably get away with playing 2, but it's quicker searcher than armor, just 2 level 4 machines, and then he floats down into the level 3 Geargias if you have him in your graveyard when he leaves the field. I don't have Utopia Lightning. If you do, I'd probably play him over the Rebellion Dragon, but you need something to help get over big monsters, so we're playing that. Castel, if you have Utopia, the Lightning, and you could probably just cut these 2 and play the Utopia Lightning and Utopia. But Castle, generic rank 4. Gaga Samurai for like OTKs, basically 1900. You detach and you can attack twice, so 1919, not too bad. It's pretty much standard always in Geargia, I find, in my opinion. Tornado Dragon for back row decks, really good card. Probably my favorite rank 4. Basically, if you have no moves and you can make this card, you could just sit on him with his defense effect, and plus put him into attack mode, and he is basically can't be destroyed by card effects or targeted. And if he's in defense, your opponent basically all their monsters go to defense and effects are negated. And if your opponent doesn't have an out to this card could delay you so many turns. One Link Spider, just because we are playing the World Chalice card. But you can always cut this. Like you don't have to play that. That's just me playing it. The one Mrs. Radiant. Like if you don't like the Link Spider, you can maybe play 2 of these if you want more Link monsters, or if you want to play another rank 4. But Mrs. Radiant, generic Earth Link monster. Peroxy Dragon. He has a good protection effect. And then we're playing Decode Talker because it's just good Link monster in general, and plus you're playing Gofu. And then the World Chalice card. So if you open Gofu, you could make this card pretty easy. Just the one card. Link Spider and Peroxy Dragon in them. If you don't know what he does, basically, you could send one card you control and one card your opponent controls to the graveyard. So it sends, so it doesn't destroy, which is really good against certain decks that have destruction protection. And plus it doesn't target. It is a really good Link 3. But that's going to do it for my Geargia deck profile update. If you guys have any suggestions or anything like that, or any comments, be sure to comment them in the comment section below. But that's going to do it for this video. Thanks for watching.